Welcome to BioQuick. Today let us move on to the plant tissue system. Moving on to the chart. The tissue system in plants comprises of epidermal, ground or fundamental tissue system, vascular or conducting tissue system. Epidermal tissue system is the outermost covering of the plant body, which is mostly made up of parenchymatous cell, and it comprises of stomata, which is guarded by guard cells, which are seen in the leaves. Leaves also have cuticle, which is a thick waxy covering that will prevent the water loss. Trichomes are epidermal modifications. These are multicellular epidermal hairs in the stem, and root hairs are present. They are unicellular epidermal elongations in the root. Generally, the functions of epidermal tissue system includes protection of the primary plant body, the prevention of water loss by transpiration, as well as absorption of water and minerals that is performed by the root hairs. Moving on to the second tissue system, ground or fundamental tissue system, which is made up of all the components except epidermis and vascular bundles, and mostly the cells are parenchymatous as well as sclerenchymatous and collenchymatous depending on the location. Parenchymatous is a very common one, and it is seen in the root and stem, in the cortex, pericycle, pith, and the medullary rays. In the leaves, the ground and the fundamental tissue system is made up of mesophyll cells with chloroplast. The general functions of ground or fundamental tissue system include photosynthesis, food storage, regeneration, support, and protection. Moving on to the third system, vascular or conducting tissue system, which is made up of two complex tissues, xylem and phloem, which constitute the vascular bundle. And the functions are transport of water and minerals, that is the function of xylem, and transport of food and organic solutes, that is the function of phloem. So that is about the tissue systems in plants. Moving on to the vascular bundles and their classification. Vascular bundles are broadly classified into radial, conjoint, and concentric. Radial type of vascular bundle is commonly found in roots, and in which you can see the xylem and phloem form separate bundles in different radii. Conjoint is the most common type, which is found in stem and the leaves. And what is conjoined? Xylem and phloem in the same bundle and in the same radii. Concentric is another type in which xylem and phloem are arranged concentrically, in which one component will surround the other. That is also found in the stems. Conjoint can be again divided into collateral and bicollateral. What is collateral? How it is different from bicollateral? Collateral is the form in which phloem is located towards the periphery and xylem towards the center. And bicollateral is the condition in which xylem is situated in the middle of the two phloem strands. Collateral vascular bundles can be further divided into open and closed. Depending on the location, open can be seen with the cambium, and it is most commonly found in the dicot stem, which is capable of secondary growth. Closed is without cambium, which is a feature of a monocot stem. Bicollateral vascular bundles, on the other hand, they are always open, and the best example is the Cucurbitaceae family. Concentric vascular bundles can be of two types. They are amphivasal or amphicribal. Amphivasal is the condition in which phloem is surrounded by xylem, and amphicribal, it is a vice versa, that is xylem is encircled by the phloem. And in these two conditions, they are always closed. They have no cambium. And the example for amphivasal, that is example is Yucca and Dracena. And amphicribal type of vascular bundle is seen in Selaginella. That is about the classification of vascular bundles. Thank you.